You're watching the weekly CFD overview of the global financial markets. The euro rose against the dollar after Macron's win over the far-right candidate Marine Le Pen in the first round of the French presidential elections. As a result, the euro hit a 5-month high. The second round of the French presidential elections is scheduled for the 7th of May. Recent polls show that Macron is again ahead of Le Pen. The investors now focus on the upcoming ECB meeting on Thursday regarding the interest rates in the Eurozone. The British pound continues to rise against the US currency after the political risk in the EU started to ease after the British Prime Minister Theresa May announced that the general elections will be held on the 8th of June. The Japanese yen dropped against the US dollar as the political risk in the EU eased. Thus, the demand for the safe haven assets started to lower, including the demand for the Japanese yen. However, the tensions surrounding North Korea further escalated after North Korea carried out military drills on Tuesday, which were condemned by the US, Japan, and Australia. On Thursday, the Bank of Japan will decide about the interest rates. This could also affect the price of the yen. The dollar index was up during the Tuesday trading session. The US dollar gained support after the US Commerce Secretary, Wilbur Ross, announced that trade tariffs will be imposed on the Canadian lumber exporters. The global shares rose as a reaction to the result of the first round of the French presidential elections. The American shares rose even further after the US President Donald Trump announced that the tax reform draft will be published this week. The US Secretary of Finance, Steven Mnuchin, stated that the current US administration hopes to see the tax reform passed before the Congress August recess. The gold price continues to drop. On Monday, it reached its lowest value since April as a reaction to the results of the first round of the presidential elections in France. After 6 days of price drop, the crude oil price edged higher. However, the investors are concerned about OPEC's ability to reduce the global overproduction. You were watching the weekly CFD overview of the global financial markets.